This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The IAAF BTC World Relays Bahamas 2015 taking over the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium this past weekend with two exciting days of track and field action. A total of 10 events contested. The Bahamas lined up in 6 of those. Let's start with the men's 4x1. After failing to qualify for the main event, the team of Alfred Higgs, Blake Bartlett, Danico Brown, J. Van Martin, they took to the track for the B final. They ran out of lane 2 and finished 8th in 39.56 seconds. On to the women's 4x2 now. This a straight final. The Bahamian team of Shaunae Q. Ferguson, Anthonique Strachan, Brianne Bethel, and Shaunae Miller, they ran out of lane 5. This looked to be the first medal of the relays for the Bahamas after Miller crossed the line second behind Nigeria. However, Strachan and Bethel, they had some problems on the second exchange. The handover outside of the zone causing Team Bahamas to be disqualified. Bethel, the junior member on the team, visibly upset after hearing the news, but Strachan took full responsibility.
She's going to remember this
on all of our parts because I messed up on my exchange and it was my job to catch it no matter anything. So I take full responsibility because it was my job to catch her as the incoming runner. So I'm terribly sorry to all my teammates for not being able to catch Brianna, to give her a baton, to bring it into Shaunae in a better position or at a better timing.
It's a little disappointing, you know. Things went wrong, but it's a part of relays. You know, sometimes some things go right and sometimes things go wrong. But overall, I'm pleased with the girls' performance. You know, we came together and we decided to come together as one. And you know, I think that we still put a great show on for the country.
Like the men's 4x1, our women's 4x4 team also relegated to the B final. They used a different order than in the heats. Bianca Farrington starting things off, Christine Amatil on the second leg. The youngster Dania Freeman, she ran the third leg, while Katrina Seymour on the anchor. What a performance for this quartet. Seymour on the outside there, she gets in for third place, and they finish in a time of 3:35.01.
It felt pretty good getting on the blocks, but then just keep on moving forward. Hope to give my team a good lead. We had to make some changes at the last minute, but everything worked out, so we're happy with the changes.
It felt really good. I'm just happy to be here in front of this good crowd.
Wow, the crowd was amazing. The crowd just literally gave me this extra boost, and it's something about team. I saw my team, and I saw how hard they work, and I said, like, I gotta work hard, and I gotta do this one for the team.
Unlike the women's 4x2, the men's 4x2 running heats, the Bahamas, they would get a lane in the final, running 1:22.86. In that final, the same team of Danico Brown, Andretti Bain, Alfred Higgs, and Blake Bartlett, they took the track running out of lane 3. They crossed the line 5th in 1:22.91.
Last night didn't go the way we planned, so we knew we had to make her. Especially being home, you know, we got to represent and put on for y'all.
I'm getting back to my old self, feeling pretty good, healthy.
It was a good opportunity. All I wanted to do was come and give my family, friends, and my country a good show.
It was all thanks to my teammates, you know. It was a team effort, and we did really good.
Our women's 4x1 team of Shaunae Robinson, Taylor Carter, Brianne Bethel, and Debbie Ferguson McKenzie, they just missed out on the main event, but they didn't look discouraged in the B final. After the miscue the night before, Bethel ran well in the third leg. Ferguson McKenzie, she seemed to have this one in the bag on the anchor, but I don't think she saw the runner from Ecuador on her inside. This one going down to a photo finish, with the Bahamas getting beat out of the line. They finished second in an identical time of 44.14. As we go back to the replay, a little bobble between Robinson and Carter, and that may have been the difference.
Did a very good job lining up together and just putting a good race together and doing the best that we can.
We came out here and did the best that we could. You know, there was a couple of mistakes on the exchanges, but we still ran our best and we still accomplished a common goal, and I think we did an exceptional job.
Gave out 100% and we tried our best, and I'm happy with my team.
I'm really ecstatic, really thankful to God, and I just want to thank the ladies for giving me the opportunity to run with them. You guys are the future, you're doing great, and let nobody stop you. Keep pushing forward.
You also had a chance to share with your former Golden Girls teammate.
Yes, it's like mixed feeling. Okay, the past and now the future. So it's awesome. It's been fantastic.
After showing their support for Debbie, fellow Golden Girls Pauline Davis-Thompson, Chandler Sturp, Sabatino Fines, and Eldis Clark, they presented Ramon Miller with the baton ahead of the men's 4x4. Miller joined by fellow Golden Knights Michael Matthew and Chris Brown, but rookie Stephen Gardner, he was brought into the mix after Demetrius Pinder. He ran the heat the day before. He was not opted for this one. As we can see in this one, Gardner, he tried to go head-to-head with American Jeremy Warner, the former world and Olympic champion. The American let him go past, but Warner comes back later in the race, hands off to LaShawn Merritt, and from there, too much work due for the fireman Chris Brown. The Bahamas settling for silver once again. Their time was 2:58.91.
Well, I got to give God thanks for allowing all of us to make it around the track healthy and get ready for the next race. You know, the crowd is always awesome home, you know, nothing like a home crowd advantage, and we give it all we give it our best. I think I give it my best, and that's all I could have done.
It just shows that, you know, we got a lot of guys waiting to get in line in this 4x4. You know, we had Demetrius Pinder, who ran the first leg and wasn't able to come in the finals, and Alonzo Russell has stepped up his game, and we also had a new kid on the block, which is Stephen Gardner. You know, the future looks good for us. We just need to really get some more races under our belt, and hopefully with that, you know, we can just definitely bring it to the World Championships in Beijing.
Now you can see the celebration going on in the background there during the interviews for the 4x4, and that was Team USA picking up the golden baton for the second year in a row. They finished on top with 63 points. Jamaica was second with 46. The Bahamas in a tie for 10th with 11 points. And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.